Greetings, family. It's always good to see you all. I'm happy to be here. I came on today with an important message. I want to welcome you to my channel, Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic. If you don't know what that means, go back and look at all the other videos of my spiritual awakening. I'm on today to talk about family secrets. I had a divination yesterday, and I realized how important it is to get this information out to everyone. So I've been getting like messages lately coming through in meditations, coming through in divinations that someone has been stealing from me from the time I was born. Someone has been harvesting energy from me from the time I was born. And that someone has stolen a house from me. And I just was like, you know what? I'm doing my own thing. I don't really have time for these types of energy. I'm all about the positivity and the high vibrations, and I believe in divine justice. And my faith is so strong in my ancestors and beyond that I know that whatever is intended for me will not be kept from me. Okay? So towers will fall. And guess what, y'all? That's what's happening. So I wanted to share this with y'all. So I have this divination last night, and it was so powerful because in the divination, I kept getting messages that there's a man that wants to cross over in the ancestral realm, but he's waiting for you. And I'm like, who would be waiting for me? Like everyone I know is gone already. But there's that idea of people having a middle ground between this realm and wherever they're going, whether they're going to the top, right, to see the Most High Father, or they going to the bottom. And we're going to leave that alone, the bowels of hell, if you will. And it's called bowels for a reason. I want y'all to remember that. Okay, so I have this divination, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, that looks like my grandfather. And my grandfather's name is Chester Edghill. And it was my grandfather. The problem with what I saw was that my grandfather has sacrificed the firstborns in the family for some sexual rituals with a religious organization. Okay? So then I realized you were one of those babies that was sacrificed. I literally was less than 6 months old. So I have this picture of me in a stroller, if you will. And I don't know why I never liked the picture when I looked at it, because it always reminded me of someone in a casket. And I'm like, who took this picture? Whose idea was this? I'm feeling behind me because I want to see if I have it with me. I want to show y'all. I have it actually right here. So it's a picture of me as a baby in this stroller. But doesn't that look like a casket? Tell me that don't look like a casket. This is the picture. Now, see, here's the thing people don't plan on. I'm looking at this picture and I'm examining it carefully. The big thing in the middle, like between my legs, is a price tag. I guess it was how much the stroller cost at that time. Now, why would a single mother have such an expensive stroller? Do you know the more I looked at this tag, I could see my grandfather next to a white man with a religious cap on, like a priest. Now, you know that is not a coincidence when they're both on the price tag. It's letting you know that there was some sort of sacred ritual, some sacrifice done using my essence. And then the more I looked at my picture, I can see auras. There's a faded green aura around the top of my head, and there's purple like smoke coming out of me. So there was some kind of demonic ritual using my chakras. How do you get to those demonic rituals with a baby? I'm going to save that for another video. But this is what my grandfather did. This is how my grandfather got wealth for his family. And I didn't see enough to know whether it was something his father did and his father did. I don't know, because they are not American immigrants. They are not from America. They are from Barbados, Christchurch, Barbados. So the Edghill brothers, because I not only saw my grandfather in the bowels of hell, but I saw his brother next to him. And his brother is Arthur Edghill. And yes, I'm calling out the family, because these secrets have to go. They have to stop. And then it doesn't end there, y'all. It wasn't enough that I was sacrificed, but he may have even been killed by his own children. They poisoned him for the money that was left behind after his death. They may have even poisoned their own mother. I'm still getting information on that from my grandmother, because she left me the house. So I call my cousin from the Martin side, who's an ex-detective. And I say to my cousin, I said, cuz, do me a favor. Go and check and see if you see any legal documents concerning a house with my name on them. Why does my cousin call me back in like less than 15 minutes telling me that there's something about a scam deed and a house in Laurelton, Queens with my name on it? Y'all already know what time it is. So I'm about to blow the top on all of this. And I want y'all to be prepared, because I'm coming for you. You never thought this day would come, but divine justice has been served, because God sees everything. Our ancestors see everything. And I hope this gives strength to the people that are in positions like me. Don't you ever feel bad about being good. Don't you ever feel bad about doing the right thing, because everybody involved is going to fall. We talking from my aunt, his daughter that worked at the post office, rerouting my mail so that I couldn't get notice of court hearings and checks and everything else. We talk about the feds being involved because my name has been forged and my identity has been used so that this money could be funneled into the family. And this is going for like 3 generations, right? Because it's not just my grandfather's children, because he had 2 daughters, Chestine Edghill, Lillian Edghill, and my father, Andrew Leslie, right? 2 sons, 2 daughters, 2 sons. My father, Andrew Leslie, and a younger, my uncle, Edwin Edghill. He was a sex offender. He molested cousins. And I always wondered, how did he end up like that? But everybody kept saying it was the military. But he probably was sexually abused like everyone else down the line before he was even able to talk about it. You don't have to be able to talk about your sexual abuse for that trauma to remain in your body. So for my people that know me, you know how I get down. And this ain't over. This inner child, me, I'm going to have justice. And I'm going to call out everybody involved. So if your mama was doing this and you benefited, y'all was living off money that belonged to me, my inheritance from my legacy, you want to hear from me. So look forward to it. It's been such a blessing sharing this information with y'all. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But don't use the postal system, because my aunt Lillian Edghill was the postal inspector, and she was blocking any mail that might come to my mother or to me when she worked at the post office in Brooklyn. She was the postmaster. Can you imagine? And her daughter is living in the house that my grandmother left for me, and she's a correction officer. I believe her name is Jasmine. So y'all already know what time it is. We about to go to war. So y'all gonna hear more about this, but I just thought I would bring this information to you. You know they're gonna be a part 2 and 3, because it's so much. Like this is I like Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, The mob movies, baby. When I tell you they don't have nothing on us, y'all gonna be hearing about it soon. Thank you for listening. Break the generational patterns in your family. You do not have to make it go on. Let it stop with you. Whatever sexual abuse happened, whatever thievery, robbery, stealing, DIY kitchen magic, all this craziness that might have went on before you even knew how to talk, let it end with you. I love y'all. I hope this helps somebody. I send you blessings and prosperity.